Well, it's a little bit of a later Bobo today. What's going on, everybody? Shout out to you guys. I'm literally just getting in. Folks, we worked our butts off today, and it happened today. It was a long and grueling day. I hope I'm able to share this with you guys and make sure I got everything rocking and rolling. So, a little bit to share with you real quick. My phone broke. About an hour before we were getting ready to leave. I wasn't able to get all of the pictures that I wanted to get today. Rabbit got some pictures, and I got to wait for him to send me those pictures. I didn't get a chance to film as much as I wanted to get filmed today neither because, again, we were just working, and it was, it was a long-ass day over there today at the Flip House. But it happened today, folks. You're probably wondering what happened today. Well, I'm about to tell you. The kitchen has mostly been installed. Not all the way, but it's mostly been installed. I've got one picture. I don't have a picture of the bar top. Had to cut out the bar top today. I want to give a very special shout out to John Scully. I was hitting him up midday asking him about countertop screws. I didn't even know not countertop screws, cabinet screws. That's what it was, cabinet screws. So there it is. Mr. Mikey says that $3,000 couch, I just be flexing on the low. Wait till I sell the house, though. I might go buy a Lamborghini. I'm kidding. Probably not going to do that. I got to get another house. It's been a crazy day nonetheless today. Deborah, what's going on with you? Shout out. Links, what's going on with you? Damn it, Joe, we're going to dock your pay. You keep being late. Yo, it was a long day, man. A very long day. This morning started out with me having to take my truck in to the shop. They have no idea what's wrong with my truck. They showed me everything they've done to my truck. And they said, look, it's either one of two things. It's either your alternator or your AC compressor. But your AC's working fine and your battery's not dying. So we don't know. It's just making a little bit of a noise. So there's that. Damn, I didn't get a chance to see who the hell that was that subscribed right there. But shout out to, it was Trim. What's going on with you? Deborah just figured out how to update my subscription using iPhone. Much love to you. Shout out to you, Deborah. Jeremiah, what's going on with you? Gomez, what's going on? Sick Boy, what's going on with you? Shout out to everybody up in here. It's been an interesting day, to say the least. What's up with Rabbit? Saw that Reddit. 76ers fan. I'm sure you're talking about the school zone thing. Yeah, I think that was just people being mean. Sometimes people can be cruel. Catalina, what's going on? Patriots Nation, Toyota Tundra, Joe. I'm not a Toyota fan. Not a Toyota fan. But, all right, let me break down how today went, folks. Took my truck in, got that fixed, or as much as fixing as it could get done. That was an oil change. And then I had to take my wife's Jeep in right after that. So both the vehicles got worked on today. We did that bright and early. 7:30 this morning, I'm outside cleaning out my truck, getting ready to take my truck to the mechanic shop. I don't want it to look like, I'm living in my vehicle. And then all of a sudden I see my doggies, my little wiener dogs, are in the front yard in the neighbor's yard. That could only mean one thing, folks. That could only mean one thing. The fence has fallen again, and damn sure it did. On the front piece of fence, I had a 2x4 position to just hold it in place. I hadn't gotten around to screwing it yet. I bought these monster 3-inch long screws. They weren't lag bolts, but they were damn close to some lag bolts. So I noticed the dogs are in the front yard. I'm chasing them around. And then at 7:30 this morning, I'm out there with the impact ratchet, like the impact drill, and those 3-inch screws, putting that damn fence back together. That bitch ain't gonna fall no more. That side fence might still fall, but that front fence ain't going nowheres. Nowheres at all. King says, is the kitchen done? Hold on, we ain't there yet. We ain't to the Flip House yet. So mind you, yesterday on the Bobo, I was kind of going in. But I had good reason to be going in. So, I shared a lot of things on yesterday's Bobo. I don't want to relive all of that. It's kind of traumatic. If you didn't see yesterday's Bobo, definitely check that out. But we're talking about, what's been going on and what's not been going on. So this morning, things are a lot different. I get a text message from a contractor. It's first thing in the morning. Hey, 3 guys, they're getting loaded up. They're going to be heading out there. Then he texts me a little bit later. Hey, I'm going to get a dump trailer. I'll bring it by there. I'm like, damn, all right, we got some communication going. See, sometimes all you got to do is damn near have a knockdown drag out on the phone, and then, you resolve the issues. So we had this communication. I was super happy. Took my truck to the shop, fixed the fence. I got more done before 9 o'clock than a fucking Marine. I'm kidding. They get a lot of shit done. That's their slogan, isn't it? Getting more done before 9 o'clock than most people? Or is that the Army? It's one of them. Dever, very special shout out to you for the gift sub right there. Kay Witten, what's going on with you? John, what's going on with you? Shout out to you. Robert Atkins, that Frodo. Yeah, I ain't never cutting my hair again, man. Never cutting it again. I'm going to end up with cornrows. Corn rolls? Watch what I tell you. All right, so anyways, we get over to the flip. I go pick up Rabbit at what time did I get Rabbit? About 9:30. I had to film the video that you guys saw today. What you guys saw today on the YouTube video, that was what I filmed. And then I went to go pick up Rabbit. We're on our way to the house. We're filming. And I'm like, yeah, man, I can't wait to see how this is looking. We get over to the house, and no one is there. No one is there. We get to the house at 10 o'clock. Now, I don't know. Maybe they're just running a little bit late. I got this text message super early telling me people were on their way, though. And
I can't subscribe to Patreon due to I live on contract pay. Use this for Aggie treats.
Hey, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Kimberly. That's really kind of you. Yesterday, you kicked $40 from me and my wife to get some dinner. Thank you. How is Gay Joe? How gay is Joe? Just a little bit. Gay for the stay and gay for the pay. Whichever one's better. We get over to the house at 10 o'clock. Nobody is there, and Rabbit is just laughing at me because he knows I'm about to blow a head gasket. We get to doing a little bit of filming, and one thing that I wanted to clarify in the video, I said, hey, Rabbit, let me ask you a question real quick. Somebody had made a comment. Maravan, what's going on with you? Shout out to you. Keep the Joe Ross videos coming. I'm actually going to film one of those tomorrow. You guys will be seeing that video tomorrow. We're behind on videos, so we are running and gunning, and we got a big vlog on the way as well. And I'm going to film a Bob Ross tomorrow. Maravan, special shout out to you. I'm going to be drawing the infamous, the one and only Mr. Brian Ruff. Oh, my God. Such a fucking scumbag this guy is. Yes, he is. There's a happy little HVAC system right there. Oh, it's all make-believe. Sometimes if you don't have an HVAC in real life, you just make believe. Yes, we're going to be doing that one. It's going to be so good. So good. I'm going to have a lot of fun with that. So anyways, that's going to be coming tomorrow. Get over to the house, 10 o'clock. Nobody's there. We're filming, though, getting ready to get to work. Me and Rabbit are. We're going to be doing a lot of painting. I've got paint kind of all over me. And that's what we did. We did a lot of trim painting. Got a lot of shit done today, too. But I asked Rabbit on camera, I was like, look, I want to ask you something. Somebody made a comment on the Facebook fan page saying that I be treating you like shit. Rabbit, how do I treat you for real? And you got to understand, the camera's facing Rabbit, so the entire time the camera's facing Rabbit, I'm giving him that 1,000-yard stare. Hey, Rabbit, tell these people how I treat you for real. Like I just took a fucking blast, like I ate a crack rock. Say the wrong motherfucking thing. And, you know, look, me and Rabbit give each other a lot of shit, man. It is what it is. We joke. Sometimes we joke a little too hard. Sometimes that almost leads to fisticuffs. It is what it is. If I ever show up with a black guy, you'll know why. Jake, what's going on with you, man? Shout out to you. But 10:45, these guys showed up, and I really thought it was going to be a shit show. They were like, damn, you don't even got screws for the cabinets. Like, what you mean screws for the cabinet? They were like, screws for the cabinets go in the wall. Shoot my ass right to Lowe's, right then and there. I'm hitting John Scully up. I'm like, yo, what kind of screws do you need for cabinets? I went and found those. Side nod, what's going on with your long time Northern Lights? Shout out to you. Thank you very much. John, that's what you call a true friend. Yeah, man. I mean, I fucks with Rabbit. I fuck with him tough, and he's my homeboy. He stumbles sometimes, but I'm trying to be there for that dude. So these guys show up at 10:45. I go get the screws, and then they get to work. And folks, well, you guys will see it here first. If you rock with the Bobo, you get the early access. I'm going to show you what they got done. It's not a whole hell of a lot, but it's quite a bit. Y'all ready to see what this kitchen's looking like? Y'all ready to see the first look at the kitchen? Oh, yes, I got to include that picture too. Hey, did I ever tell you guys the story about the window in the kitchen and how crooked that shit is for real? Did I ever tell you that? How it looked like an abstract painting? Ever tell you that? Never again, shout out to you. All right, you guys about to see this joint first, and let me tell you something. That IKEA shit is about to wow you. It's about to wow you. All right, I want to show you this picture first because we were just talking about this. Thank God my phone's working. My wife fixed my phone. I love that woman. All right. Summit 1G got 300,000 people watching him play Snowplower. I just got that game. I'm ready to play that shit. All right, folks, get ready to get wowed. Here we go. Break it down, Joe. All right. What you're looking at is the window in the kitchen first and foremost. Anything wrong with this? Any Class A's up in here? Anybody? Anything wrong? Y'all seen anything? Folks, take a look at this goddamn, this half pipe type of a ramp we got. It's not a half pipe, but look at this. Here's the window, and then here in this area, Steve, give me a zoom right in that crevice right there. There you go, Steve. Thank you very much. Folks, that right there is skilled labor, right? Now, I have mentioned this window, since the beginning of time. Hey, I really think that kitchen window's fucked up. You know what I mean? And we've replaced that window 3 times. The guy who's been working on the house, who's built the house damn near, his name is Brian. Brian number 3, we will refer to him as. And, you know, I talk to him from time to time, and I'm like, Brian, look, and he didn't do this window. I said, look, does this window look crooked to you? He was like, look, it does, but let's get the kitchen in first and see how it looks after that. I was like, cool deal. So we got the kitchen in, and lo and behold, wouldn't you know, down here, it doesn't look so bad. All right, this is the top of the refrigerator. Don't mind that. Down here, it doesn't look so bad. It's only right here. So this really isn't that big of a deal. I mean, it's fucked up, but it's not that big of a deal. So we're going to get that fixed. But folks, Steve, zoom in right there. What are we seeing right there? Is that a goddamn scratch in my new paint? I didn't see that before, but now that I zoom in, that's not something on my screen. No, that's a goddamn scratch in the wall. That's a scratch in the wall right there. Son of a bitch. Don't mind me, says it looks retarded as hell. It's going to get fixed, though, man. You got a punch-out list. And sometimes at the end of a job, your punch-out list includes, like, cock this, this nail hole right here. And sometimes it includes, replace the window again. Again. So we'll get to that, all right? But that's not what you're here for, okay? Because today it finally happened, folks. What you are here for is... Fuck, what am I doing? Okay. I'm fucking up. All right, there we go. What you are here for is the kitchen. All right, bear with me now. This is this is an IKEA kitchen. Rabbit had Pandora on today while we was working. He was listening to like some old 80s hair band music. And then all of a sudden an IKEA commercial popped on. You didn't even know it was an IKEA commercial. It was one of them dumbass coronavirus fucking commercials talking about these are trying times. Times when you should care for the next man. Take the initiative. Hand out a bologna sandwich. IKEA. I mean, it just popped up out of nowhere. I was like, what the fuck? That bitch be listening. Pandora and Google and Alexa, all them motherfuckers, they be listening. But anyways, mind you, wrong camera, Joe? Oh, yeah, I'm over here. Sorry. I'm sorry. Steve, point it out. Don't just change it. All right, folks, here's the first look at the kitchen. And mind you, it's not all the way done yet, okay? It's not all the way done. Steve, go ahead and pop that bitch like a zit. Thank you. All right, folks. Oh, shit. Here it is. For all its glory and luster. We've got the cabinets mounted on the wall. There they go. They be there, right? Microwave's going to go right there. There's the range that slides in right there. Countertop over here as well. sink right here, right in front of that goddamn abstract painting. I mean, that kitchen window. Right there. Another cabinet right there. That shit looks good, don't it? That shit looks good. For an IKEA kitchen set, I'm surprised this thing lasted, the entire trip. We built this in the middle of demolition. Brian was still around. Brian number 1. Not Brian number 3 or Brian number 2, but Brian number 1. That shit seems like forever ago. That was 4 felonies ago. About to draw that mugshot tomorrow. That thing survived. Dishwasher, hopefully that survived. Yeah, man. Shit's looking good, right? So by the time it was all said and done, my phone was broken. I couldn't get the pictures, but they cut the bar top too. Man, that shit looks sharp. When this thing is done, y'all gonna be like, damn, Joe, you know something for real. You should be a Class A contractor, OSHA certified, professional painter, professional home builder, general contractor, subcontractor. You should be all of that. You about to make a grip off of this shit. Watch what I tell you now. This shit's about to be right. That's an IKEA kitchen set. Don't it go real well? Now, mind you, this crooked ass window hasn't been painted neither. All right. There's your switch right there. Steve, zoom in right there. There's your switch for your garbage disposal. Y'all remember when we looked at this house for the very first time? Damn, I wish I could show you the pictures. They're not on this computer. Glassworks, what's going on with you, man? Shout out to you. Philly Mayor, what's going on? All of this is, level 2. This looks like higher than this one, but, well, wait a minute. That does look substantially higher. But it's just the way that I took the picture, or it's how fucking jacked up that damn window. Yeah, see, those are all level right there. They're all good to go. So, man, we getting there. Tomorrow's the day. You know what I mean? Will we finish this house tomorrow? It's probably not going to happen, but we're going to be damn close. Chernobyl says, Joe, your head is getting bigger by the minute with ego. Is it? Do you think so? For real? Is it? Because I haven't even told you what else happened today. Is it? That's good cream soda right there. Folks, I had a phone call with Hollywood again today. Yes. My wife was there for this phone call too, so that was pretty cool. Now here's the crazy thing about this, right? I don't even know if I'm supposed to be sharing all this, but it is what it is. So I've shared a little bit about like Hollywood wanting us to do a reality show. We've had an opportunity to do a reality show. We've had an opportunity to be on HBO and not HBO, but under HBO, which is Vice. Had an opportunity to go on Vice, share my life story. Hey, I'm Joe. I'm fucking incredible. That's me, right? Had an opportunity to go on some of these TV shows that some of these people are reacting to, but none of that worked out. But anyways, throughout the course of the Hollywood conversations, there was, an opportunity to become a reality show. And that got fucked up. I wanted that opportunity. I was like, look, here we go. We are going to be, now hear me out, we're going to be the real world mixed with Undercover Boss mixed with Cops. You know what I mean? Something like that. But that didn't work out. There'll be a video or a book or something, and I'll share the full story. It's fucking nuts how all of this shit's gone down. But anyways, there's been a couple of different people who I've been in conversations with, right? Like different Hollywood people. And there's this one person in particular who has been a major, major advocate for me and After Prison Show. And they love After Prison Show. They love everything about it. They think it's like the greatest thing in the world. So a long time ago when this person first got involved, and this was a year ago. This is like probably over a year ago, a little bit over a year ago. They put together some stuff and they wanted to turn it into a show, and it wasn't even called After Prison Show anymore. I can't even tell you the name of it. It's something totally different, but it's pretty good. Pretty good. So they reached out to me the other day and they were like, hey, can we get a phone call? We haven't talked in a long time. And, the last conversation that we had was, they were trying to talk to different TV channels, production companies, shit like that. And it was a bunch of no's. I don't know. No. And that's not really heartbreaking. I just, I kind of expect that. If it ever happens, it'll blow my fucking mind. You think my head's somewhere now? Don't let me go Hollywood. I'm going to be Kim K in real fucking life. Real life. Think I'm complaining about nothing now? Shit me. Yo, I ain't got but this much cream soda left. Oh, God. Yeah, I just call it how I see it, Chernobyl. But anyways, and don't let me sound like an egotistical piece of shit. Shout out to the 18 subs, too, man. You guys are awesome. Mike B said, what was his MC name, Joe Paradise? It was Joe Paradise. Life's a gamble like a paradise. My nuts hang like a paradise from your what's the what's the mirror called? From your rear view mirror. You couldn't see me from afar, but you want me nearer. My vision is crystal clearer. All right, so anyways, I'm fucking around. So this person reaches out to me again recently, and they were like, hey, can we have a phone call? I'm like, yeah, I got a lot of respect and admiration for this person. They work in Hollywood. I mean, like some big time shit. So we get on the phone today in the midst of going to pick up my truck and, going to drop off my wife's Jeep. And they were like, hey, we got some big possibilities. And I'm like, yo, that is fucking dope. Because they've already put together this like, it's called a sizzle reel of like after prison show basically, right? But, I don't know if you saw today's video or not, but after prison show is kind of fucking dead, right? I mean, it kind of is. Let's just be real about it, right? So, they're talking about like all this good shit. Hey, there's this possibility here and, there's a possibility here. There's like these two possibilities, right? And I'm like, yeah, man, yeah, after prison show, right? I said, and what's crazy is because every time we have these phone calls, like I'm in it, boy. I'm in it. I'm like Jerry Maguire. I'm in it. Hey, let me run this idea by you. Let me bounce something off you real quick. Check this out, right? What happens if, you just put me on a set, put a fucking Bob Ross wig on me and let me go? All I need is a pencil and a Sharpie and a microphone very close. Never again. I'm just speaking a little too really. Shout out to you guys, though. So, we're talking about all this good possibility for after prison show, right? And I'm like, yeah. Hey, let me throw an idea out there, right? Because they keep up with what I do, right? I was like, look, I don't know if you've seen it or not, right? But let me tell you about felon flippers, okay? This is a bazillion dollar idea. See, and so I'm running this whole thing down to him. I'm like, what's crazy about After Prison Show is After Prison Show advocates for people deserving second chances. But felon flippers proved that motherfuckers don't deserve shit. Because let me tell you what's happened. I said, let me tell you. And they were like, yo, this is a fucking amazing idea because, we've got connections with, certain channels. And I'm like, look, no longer is it going to be called Felon Flippers, but what if instead we called it The Felon Flipper, right? I popped out in a straight money suit. Hi, my name's Joe Guerrero, and I'm a felon. I served 7 years for selling dope. Now I'm flipping houses. And we don't even mention the fact that, I got caught with like an 8-ball. Let's make it seem like I've got drug seed money that I'm using to finance these properties. Who gives a fuck where they report it to? This shit's gonna get the views. And sure, we could do some good work. We can get a flip house and turn it into a fucking halfway house, so long as we can fill it with cameras, because that's the next show. What happens when 7 junkies end up in a house together and shit gets real? Hey, have you seen my needle? Where's my spoon at? And I know this sounds harsh. But you don't think people are going to watch this? You don't think on the next episode of Junkie Real World? So, I'm pitching Felon Flippers today, right? And this is like the main reason I wanted to talk. Hey, let me just pick your brain with this, okay? Because I'm about to put together a sizzle reel for this. And I was telling them about, how this whole first house is gone, right? I'm like, look, I mean, you can't even make this shit up. Like, the content literally fucking produces itself. I was telling them about an idea, right? I was like, look, check it out. On the next flip, we bring in a bunch of motherfuckers that just look sketchy, all right? They look sketchy. We don't even need to know if they get high or we know they get high, okay? And it's day one demolition day. We're going to turn the inside of that bitch upside down, the house, turn it into a destruction derby. Hey, look, fellas, we need to tear this bitch down. I'd like to get this done by 3 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock now. I need all the drywall off the walls. Yo, we can't do that. That's a lot of goddamn work. You're paying us $7 an hour. Hey, shh. Shut the fuck up. Shut your bitch ass up. Let me finish. As an added incentive, consider it a bonus. I don't give a fuck. A speedball, whatever. Look, I hit a couple of 8 balls up in this house. It's up to you to find them. This motherfucker done turned into forget a reality show or a freaking HGTV show. This bitch done turned into a goddamn contestant game, like a game show. You're gonna have motherfuckers going head first through the walls. Found one. He wasn't lying. They're gonna be busting through the walls like the Kool-Aid Man. Boom. Oh yeah. So, and I got to tell these folks too, brace yourselves, because my humor and I'm very dark, all right? It can be dark sometimes. Just ask Karen up in here. Karen, you're a Karen for real. Do you care, honestly? I don't know. But, I said, look, Felon Flippers is the next thing. Hi, I'm Joe Guerrero. I served 7 years in prison for nonviolent drug offenses. I was selling drugs. Made a lot of mistakes. But now, we're flipping houses. Got to hit that B-boy stance. Or maybe one of them dumbass prison poses. Throw up some gang signs. Jengar, what's going on with you, man? Shout out to you. So I'm telling them about like the shit that's happened. I'm like, look, what's crazy is like we could take one episode and make it one house, right? Like 1 hour, boom, and just run. It would be just so much chaotic shit, right? And it's got to get even crazier. It's got to get even crazier. Like we're in there firing motherfuckers. I see these comments where people are like, God damn, Joe treats people badly. Man, put me on a fucking TV. I swear to God. Hey, yo, did you just motherfucking take a break? You took a break. It's not break time. You're fired. We're going to turn this motherfucker into The Apprentice. You're fired. Bob, we've given you half a day to prove what you can do. You came into this job claiming to know how to do plumbing. You don't even know how to use the purple primer right. Bob, I'm sorry. But you're the weakest link. You're fucking fired. Get the fuck off my house or off my property before I call the law. Can you imagine like how crazy this shit would get? I mean, think about how everything that's gone on with this house. Think about all of this. So the sizzle reel, like I think about this, and this is just a promo, a little montage of what we've been through. So it starts with Brian. Hey, here's this guy who we've nicknamed Mr. Get Shit Done. And then it immediately jumps to, okay, so we haven't heard from Brian in 4 days, and we're on our way to go pick up the box truck because his son texted me and told me to come get it, and he's a fugitive on the run. We're hoping that there's an HVAC in the back of it. Roll up the back door, nothing. Yo, we have been through some shit with this place. I saw somebody who just commented and said, what happened? Boom, that happened. that happened. We're close. We are close. Close to getting the kitchen completed, man. Close. So I'm very happy about that. But it would be a cool opportunity to turn Felon Flippers into something. And regardless, it's going to, but, there's the potential that we're going to end up doing this again. What's sad is, I don't know if Carmine asked, how's Dave? Is he still around? Dave was just in a recent video. He's getting ready to come over to my house this weekend. We're having a coronavirus cookout. I'm getting the signs made. Maya, shout out to you. Thank you. Yeah, for those of you guys who are just getting up in here late, bing. There's the kitchen right there, that IKEA kitchen. Now, this ain't all of it, and they got a lot more done today. They got all of the countertops cut. Cutting this countertop looked like it was a bitch. And I'm going to share a story with you guys. Any news on Dave with the dreads? Yeah, I paid him $1,400 to do the electrical. Then I had to bring in a master electrician. There's that. I want to share a story with you guys about something that happened today. I didn't film it, and neighbors are going to snitch. Let them snitch. I'm filming it. Like, I don't care. There's the title of the video. They called the cops on us. I'm going to be just like that kid from fucking Spring Break down there. Hey, yo, you only live once. I mean, it's fucking spring break. It's spring break. So, share a funny story with you guys. Cutting this countertop, I don't know why it was so difficult to do. Oh, Rabbit sent me the photos. Shout out to Rabbit. Rabbit's watching the Bobo. I forgot about that. Hey, Rabbit, I got my phone fixed. My wife fixed it. I told you she could fix it. Yeah, let me get these photos, man. Hey, y'all say hello to Rabbit. He's up in here. Oh, you sent them to me on Messenger. Bing, bing. Bing, bing. Thank you, Rabbit. God. All right, what can I do? Save. Cool. So I can show you a little bit more. And this is a kind of a blurry photo, but you should be able to see it. All right, cool deal. Are we where we need to be? We are. And then I'll share this funny story about something that happened today that I should have filmed. I almost filmed it. I swear to God, I almost filmed it, but I didn't. And if I would have filmed it, this dude would have been even more mad than he was. All right. So y'all want to see the bar top? Y'all want to see what that shit's looking like? Now, bear with me. I mean, it's not done, but it's, getting there. Rabbit needs a Twitch. He doesn't have a Twitch name. All right, so Rabbit just sent me this picture right here, and bing, folks. Look at that. So that right there is the bar top. Now we've cornered this, and they had to cut this out of an actual piece of countertop, right? So it was a lot of cutting for them to do here. All right. And, man, they got this thing looking pretty good. Is that Ryan Dunn? Yeah. These guys, they busted ass today. Very special shout out to these dudes. So there's that bar top right there. Now, this isn't the way it's going to sit. It's just sitting on here. It's going to hang more over this way. And, yeah, there's that. So the shit looks really good, man. Super impressive to see this thing together. Is that Brian installing it? No, it's Brian number 3 and another guy. So, yeah, cool shit, right? Hey, Rabbit, thank you, man. I didn't think I was going to get a chance to show him the bar top. Now I can show my wife that, too. All right, I want to tell you guys a funny story real quick, and it involves this picture right here. So here's the sink. So when they were trying to cut this countertop, I don't know why it was so hard for them to cut this shit, but they were like, man, it was busting their ass. So when you cut the sink, the hole for the sink, you got to cut it slam in the middle of the counter, right? So the way that you start is, you bore a hole. First, you got to tape off everything, measure everything. It all has to be taped so you don't chip the stuff. So you use like a boring blade, like a boring drill bit to get in, then you get your jigsaw and you get in there and you cut out the hole, right? That's how you do it for the for the sink. Man, when I saw the boring bit, the bore bit that these dudes were going to use for this thing, this goddamn bit was this big around. This was like a whole, this was like a, what do you call it? The hog saw? Hog saw, is that what it's called? Whole hog? Something like that. Y'all, this damn bit was so fucking big. So when he was getting ready to drill into the center of this countertop, he was like, hey, yo, you want to see something? And I saw the bit, and I was like, oh, shit, hell yeah, we're getting ready to cut into this goddamn countertop and get this sink going in. So I was about to film this, and he's got a hole saw, a whole hog, I think is what it's called. Hole saw, it's probably that. Hole saw. Yo, he's got this, this massive fucking impact drill, right? And an impact drill basically don't got no give. Right? When that thing goes, it's going. So he starts going into this goddamn sink, right? And then all of a sudden, and he's going. Like, he's got this bit going pretty much full speed. And then all of a sudden, that bitch just kicks out of his fucking hand. The whole drill does. It takes his hand and damn near breaks his fucking arm. The whole drill kicks around like this. It almost does like a 360 flip. And I mean, it hits him in the head. And like, I see this shit and I'm like, damn, I know that shit hurt. You got to imagine, like, you ever had a drill thrown at your forehead? You haven't, right? Well, that's exactly what happened to this guy today. And he was like, you want to see something? Watch this. And all I could think about, you're right, the normal person would think, oh my God, are you okay? Fuck that. I was like, why wasn't I filming this shit? Why wasn't I filming this? I thought he broke his fucking hand. I mean, he was fucked up. He was like, oh my. I don't know if he was more embarrassed or if he was in pain. I know he was in pain. Not only did his arm damn near get broke, the shit hit him in the head. This shit did like some kung fu shit on him. That shit hit him with the Bruce Lee. Needless to say, the other guy continued cutting through that. Pretty crazy. Man, y'all see this kitchen though? I can't wait to film a cooking video over here. Because we're going to do it. We're going to film some shit. Yeah, but shout out to them guys. They busted ass over here today, man. And, man, they really did a good job. We had a lot of fucking issues, just getting started to get these cabinets in, right? And the first issue was, my ass was like, yo, you got to put the bottom in before you put the top. And they were like, you can't do that because you ain't going to be able to get to the top or some shit. So I was like, fuck. We've got to basically guesstimate kind of where these cabinets go because everything is based off of this thing right here. This thing has to sit in a certain place for this range to fit perfectly. These cabinets have to sit in a perfect place for the microwave to be right over the range. The sink has to be perfectly lined up with the abstract window. Steve, one time. Thank you. Look at that hill right there, folks. And this was the cabinet that I basically had to guess on. And if we look at this picture right here, we got it right. It's basically halfway between where the window is and, halfway between the end of the countertops. So there's that. Naruto says, what the hell is that thing? What the hell is that thing? What the hell is what thing? Oh, the top of the window possibly. It's the crazy. Oh shit, look, there's the damn bit right there. There it is. Folks, look at that damn bit. That's the bit and there's the impact that they used. See, I'm not lying. I'm telling y'all. Look at the fucking size of this thing. Philly Mayor says the spacing looks bad. What spacing? Look at that bit right there, folks. Spend a lot of time on that bit right there. What looks bad? The spacing? I mean, it is what it is, man. It's never going to be perfect, okay? What you need to, and I'm not mad. I respect your opinion. You're an awesome sportive after prison show. But you got to imagine this. Like, we had nothing, all right? I'm not a fucking interior designer. I'm not a CAD, blueprints, architect. Like, I'm none of that shit. Like, we literally just had a couple of thoughts and then, put it together. And there was never a kitchen to start with. See, it's one thing if you go into a house and don't get me wrong, it probably could have been done better, right? Right? Hold on, let me do that better. It probably could have been done better, right? 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 I'm probably just going to do this for the rest of the Bobo. It probably could have been done better. But, I think we did pretty okay for the first time. And, if you go into a house that's already got a kitchen, what do? You tear out the cabinets, you put the shaker soft shut doors on, you put some good shit up in there. But we was in something with, we walked into a situation that had a fucking wash basin, a water heater, and a chimney. And, it was okay, so you're telling me that the refrigerator goes where? Oh, outside. Yeah. Oh, you didn't have a fridge. You had an igloo cooler. Oh, makes sense. Makes sense. So, sorry about that, Matt. I didn't mean to get you dizzy. Where's the troll at? I had a troll that was blowing me up all fucking day today. You guys want to hear what the trolls were telling me? I was getting all these damn text messages. Oh, my God. I'm not reading all of this. Jesus Christ. You really, it's a Thursday. At 2:30, like Fortnite, anything? God damn, you wrote me a book. I can't read all of this. I do have some troll news, though. It's kind of some sad news, okay? It's some very sad news. We lost somebody, folks. As I tried to buy some time, there we go. We lost somebody, folks, and I gotta do it. I gotta talk about this. I have to talk about this. It is my job to talk about these motherfuckers. We lost a fan, folks, who used to be here on the Bobo. They used to be here quite a bit, actually. And in fact, their Twitch username was APS Army. But if you'll notice, they're no longer in here. I don't know how long it's been, days, weeks. I'm not honestly sure. But I know that it started because I did not acknowledge them on the Bobo. Folks, that is why we lost them. We lost them because of that. And folks, when I tell you that this person went ham bone turkey leg crazy, I'm not fucking lying. Yo, you want to know what this dude did? Do you want to know what he did? Okay, first, I got an email a couple of days ago, I think it was, that was telling me, Joe, I will no longer be watching the Bobo. I can't believe I've wasted years of my life with you. And I felt bad about that. I was like, wow, that hit home. That tugged at all the heartstrings right there. I was like, wow, man, this dude probably rocked with After Prison Show for fucking years. And I know I've acknowledged them on the Bobo before. I try to acknowledge people, right? And I can't do it every time. We got those Summit 1G numbers now. All right? TV is calling. Felon Flippers is about to be a thing. Steve, the fucking violin track. Keep it playing. Talking about the way I treat Rabbit. I abuse my make-believe friend Steve with a crowbar. Steve sent me an email and told me I can't believe that I've wasted years of my life watching After Prison Show. It is the worst prison YouTube channel in the world. They must have been another prison YouTuber who was live streaming who called him out. APS Army, how you doing? He's probably Lockdown Army or I don't even know. Wes Watson Army. or Ty Lopez Army or something. But he's no longer APS Army. He's made that perfectly clear. He sent me an email saying as much. You know, I should read you the email. I should. What's his name? I got you. I got you. 'Cause I remember everything. Yes, it was titled "You Are a Maggot" from a guy named Adam. Adam, you are a maggot. You know I'm going to read this. Could this potentially be a YouTube video? We lost a fan. Yo, Joe, you have disrespected me for the last time, and I mean it when I say that I now no longer want to be subscribed to APS and the Bobo. This guy's username was APS Army. Okay? Steve, you can kill the violin track. Tell him you fell down the stairs. He says, who the fuck do you think you are, you fucking snitch cunt? Now I know why APS is fucking dead. It's the worst prison channel on YouTube. Bear with me, folks. This gets golden real quick. He watches Jessica Kent now. What is that? Chatterbait? I don't even care. It's the worst prison YouTube channel on YouTube, so do us all a favor and fuck off. He's not even American. I don't know if you can tell that from this email or not. And you are not a real man. You can't even get your wife pregnant. Rainey will say fuck you eventually, and I'm out of here, little boy. It's only a matter of time before she walks out on you for good. So asshole, this is APS Army 7 saying fuck you for good, as I've already wasted years of my life watching your fucking dumb ass. This is how I start my day every day, folks. Comments on Facebook, an email titled "You Are a Maggot." I live for this. So, as if that is not bad enough, right? Last night, I'm going to bed. Me and my wife were going to bed. And she was like, hey, I want to read you a message that I got. I was like, is it a good one or a bad one? She was like, oh, it's not a good one. I was like, okay. So she starts reading me this message. And it was like, hey, I need to tell you the truth about Joe. I was locked up with him. This and that. He said he was locked up. He's been lying to you about what he's been locked up for. He was locked up for some, bad type of charges, this and that. I know because I was locked up with him. And when confronting him about this, he laughed about this. This dude had a full book wrote to my wife, right? So I was like, yo, I'm laughing about this as she's sending this to me. And I'm laughing about this as she was reading this to me, right? And I was like, yo, that's fucking crazy. I said, let me share this email that I got, and which was the one that I just read to you guys. And then I look at who sent her this message, and lo and behold, it's APS Army 7, Adam, right? Now, that's only the beginning, folks. Not only did he send me an email, not only did he send my wife an email, folks, he also slid into the DMs on Instagram. On Twitter. And let me share with you where we're at, okay? It was just on 2/26/20 at 3:55 a.m. This guy's from Australia too, by the way. He says, hey, my APS brother Joe, I meant it when I told you that I would fly over to VA and help you with the flip. And I do it for free. Hell yeah. Joe, please let me know what you think, okay? I'm out for now. APS Army. Right? So that was just 2 or 3 months ago that he was willing to fly to America, get a passport and everything, and come and help me with the flip house for free. I don't know why you think you're doing me a favor. Everybody helps me for free. So anyways, then on 4/19 of this year at 8:25 p.m. He sends me a message. I don't know if this is before or after the "you are a maggot" email or the DM to my wife. And he says, "Hey, Joe." Oh, God damn it. Fuck it, man. Fuck it. The nightly news is about to come on. I can't wait to see what they're talking about. Oh, I just got that new snowplower game. I want to go play that. I want to go drive some trucks through the mud. Drive in Tonkas through the mud. Bear with me. Steve, you need to be reading my fucking mind, Steve. Okay. On 4/19/2020 at 8:25 p.m., Adam wrote me again. "Hey, Joe, wanted to let you know, though, that I've not been in the Bobo. As I've been down as of late. Please let me know if you would like to see me back in the Bobo. And also, it would be great to get a DM from you. Have a great day, and God bless you and Rainey." Wait a minute. Didn't I just send a fucked up DM to your wife? Oh, God, he's probably watching this right now. Adam, I would like you back as a fan. And I'm sorry that I missed you. Don't think I did that shit intentionally just to diss you. Oh, God. Oh, God. We start talking about the trolls, they all crawl out from underneath the bridges. Here's Chris calling right now. What do you want? Chris. Damn it. How do I get out of this? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. We finally got you on the line. Chris, how are you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Chris, look, I want to jump right into things. It was over this past weekend where you sent a message to a young woman, not a young woman, a woman on the After Prison Show fan page, and you asked her to send you some nudes, correct?
Yes.
And, tell me what was going into your rationale behind that. Did you honestly think that she was going to do it? Were you hoping she was going to do it, or were you just kind of being funny about it?
I was just bored.
Do you do that? Is this the first time that you've done this? Is it, is this something that you do on a regular occasion? You see women on Facebook and you're like, you know what? I'm going to send a message and I'm going to ask her to send me some nudes.
I've done it maybe one or two other times.
Has it ever worked in the past before?
Honestly, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. So, had you had any communication with this person from the After Prison Show fan page that you sent this message to prior to this? Or you just went for gusto and said, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to ask her?
I just was like, fuck it, just going to ask her.
You don't think that what you did was, kind of wrong right there?
Oh, man, it wasn't maybe the best idea, but I don't think necessarily it was wrong.
Well, I know you probably saw the post on the Facebook fan page. I think you ended up getting banned from the Facebook fan page, correct?
Yeah.
I know you probably saw the post, and there were a lot of people, talking about that. And, what was your thoughts seeing that actually got blasted all over the internet, like your message to this woman?
I didn't really care. I kind of found it kind of funny.
Right. Chris, how old are you?
26.
26. And, you got to just, look, I'm not going to give you a hard time about this. You've been honest about it. You're not, it ain't a good idea, man. It really ain't a good idea to be doing that. So, just to give you some advice, you don't want to be doing that. You don't want to be just asking, random strangers to be doing those type of things, at least not with a hello first. You got to have some kind of opening dialogue, some kind of line of communication, and, you really ought to just not do that, to be honest.
Okay.
So, hey, Yeah, and like I said, I'm not going to sit here and bash you. That's not my intentions at all. But I do want you to know, I don't think what you did was the right thing to do, and you just definitely shouldn't be doing that, man.
So how many months do you think it's going to take to finish that house?
Well, I'm hoping no more months. I'm hoping the house is about to be done.
I was kind of pulling your chains there.
You could have what?
I was kind of pulling your chains there.
Oh. Well, Chris, look, man, I appreciate you rocking with After Prison Show. Don't send no crazy messages to women. Find you a nice lady that you can have a nice conversation with and, build from that.
Okay.
Well, I appreciate your time, man, and have a good day, man.
Thanks.
All right.
Talk to you soon. Bye.
You know what? I at least respect Chris's honesty about the damn thing. What he did was, something that definitely ain't right. But maybe not everybody.
Talk about
I don't
being
know.
truthful. Lol.
Talk about being truthful. Yeah, Deborah. I don't know, man. I didn't want to go in on that dude. Like, I just didn't think that was the right thing to do. What he did wasn't right. It's you can't do that type of shit. And I think hopefully he gets that. So we did some good, folks. We saved a life right there. After Prison Show is still making a difference. Oh shit. I can't even use that. Has that been copywritten already? All right, folks. Look, man, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this damn thing up. I'm sorry that I got a later start on the Bobo today. Tomorrow, I'm thinking about just doing another late Bobo. That way I can get an ass load of stuff done in the morning. I probably ought to do that. I'm going to be filming a Bob Ross tomorrow. I'm going to be drawing O'Brien. I think that's going to offer a decent amount of fodder and conversation for while we're drawing that mugshot. We're going to use a previous mugshot because I don't think that he's been apprehended as of late for what he's done to me. And I'm not honestly sure when that's going to happen. The police they haven't told me shit. And I think it's because they know that every time they tell me anything, that's the title of the video. The police called me. They told me this. Joe talks shit till they get on the phone. Well, I had said from the beginning he wasn't somebody I wanted to go in on. If somebody calls and they just, are blatantly disrespectful, that's a whole nother thing. And don't get me wrong, every time we've called somebody, it's, it's changed up. Maybe people just want to have a conversation. Sometimes, and maybe I need to take a script from my own book. Yesterday I had to snap. I kind of had to like halfway, snap and really voice my opinion about what was going on with my contractor. The fact that we had a lack of communication and the fact that, shit wasn't getting done. And maybe that's how some people are treating me. Yo, Joe, fuck your couch. Oh, hey, what's going on? I just wanted to talk. You know what I mean? So sometimes you gotta grab them by the balls, proverbially, not for real, and get their attention. Jay Morgan, we might do it another time, man. I'm gonna wrap this up for right now. Look, I want to thank you guys for all of the support. Thank you guys for rocking with everything that we've been doing. I do apologize. Chris, shout out to you. He said thanks for being cool since you were, I was. Was that a clap back? Oh, God, man. No lies, please. Folks, thank you, man. I know that we have been, kind of redirected with the house. And I apologize. I know I see some comment. I see a lot of comments. But people are like, oh, my God, I'm so fucking tired of this house. I'm tired of it, too. And we're trying to get the damn thing done. We could have treated this thing like a storage unit and just said, fuck this. There was somebody who offered to buy this thing. Did I ever tell you that? There was somebody who offered to buy this a couple of months ago. And they wanted to give me like $50,000 when I was already like 65 invested in it. And I was like, fuck that. This was the responsibility that I took on. This was the project that I poured every fucking dime into, damn near. This is the project that damn near broke me. I mean, this thing really, it was a crazy, crazy thing to do at a crazy time. Crazy time. When we bought this house, I'll share this with you before we get out of here. When we bought this house, I was, we bought the house straight up. That was $32,500. I had to pay taxes. That was $30,000+. And then we did round number 3 of IVF, which was, like $10,000. And all of those things were like one hit after another. Closed on the house. And also invested in the house initially. We got to $10,000, $15,000 invested in the house like it weren't nothing. Boom. God damn, we already spent that much money. So when I made that video talking about, I'm broke, no fucking bullshit, I was not in a good place. We've gotten back a little bit. And now we are at the end. We've spent way too much fucking money on this house. Anytime that you see something that's like investor special, $25,000 is all you need, to fix it. I'm tell you right now, take it from me. We have definitely learned. I'm going to look forward to doing this again. I have learned a lot about construction. People say, oh, Joe, you don't never pay attention to these comments. We're trying to teach you. I see a lot of shit that people are talking about. I saw a comment yesterday on the video we uploaded yesterday. Somebody said, Joe, why ain't you using an 18-inch paint roller? I didn't even know they had one of those. 18 inches is long as fuck. The last time I saw 18 inches, I was at Caroline County in that multi-purpose shower. An 18-inch roller, though. I'll be listening. So, I wonder if some people watch the Bobo, and I know that they do, and they're just like, oh, Joe, that was bad. That was bad. Yeah, E.T. Zeno, you're absolutely right. GoPro. If you're talking about the camera, you're right. LOL, only pro felons. Isn't every felon a pro? Oh, shit. I could do your plumbing, and I played on the PGA Tour. Yeah, I was a pro golfer, too. All right, man. Folks, I'm going to wrap this thing up, man. I'm starving. Damn, I ain't ate shit today. About to go sit down, watch the rest of season 10 of The Walking Dead. We got like 2 episodes left of that shit. Yo, man, damn. Shit's crazy. I'm ready for the movies to come out. The Walking Dead movies. Damn. I hear my wife yelling at the dogs. It's time to go. Folks, thank you guys so much for taking the time to rock with this Bobo. I hope that this was pretty cool. I enjoyed this, and I hope that you guys did as well. I look forward to bringing you guys that Joe Ross tomorrow that ain't even filmed yet. I'm going to sleep on those jokes. That's a happy little HVAC system right there. That wasn't an eraser neither. That was a crack rock. Happy painting. Yeah, Rick's still watching Ozark. Boy, that Ozark. That's in my top 5. It goes Walking Dead, Ozarks, and this is not in any kind of order. Walking Dead, Ozarks, Yellowstone with Kevin Costner. That's one. And I don't know, I'd have to think about the rest. Breaking Bad, that was pretty good. Sons of Anarchy. Yeah. And then, of course, Empire with Jussie Smollett. I'm kidding. Is he still around? I ought to draw his mugshot. We're just going to make believe. I'm out of here. Jesus Christ. Folks, have a great evening. I'll look forward to talking with you guys again. Tomorrow. I got to go eat something. That was the hunger talking. You look hungry. Go grab a Snickers. All right. Yeah, I need to check out Dexter. Everybody talks about the Sopranos. Absolutely. Hey, have a great evening. I'll talk with you guys again tomorrow. And until then, peace.